Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my client Kayla, and this is her before. We are just gonna brighten her up. She has not gotten her color done for like a year, and it's still so beautiful, but she's feeling a little bit dark, as natural blondes do when their highlights grow out. So we're just popping her up a little bit. So what I'm doing is just my typical baby lights I did around the hairline. I have multiple videos on this, and so I'll try to link some down below for you. But then I'm just going up the sides horizontally with little weaves like this, and I decided not to fold them up. I decided I was going to use my board and then just keep the foils nice and flat for these front ones. I do like the normal folding foil ones right at in the back a little by her crown. But these ones I just decided because I could see everything better, and since her highlights are grown out so much, I wanted to make sure that I completely covered all the dark but also didn't overlap any of the blonde. So that's why I'm going to use this board. This is from Famar. I've talked about it in my videos before. They sent me a package and I love this board. So that's what I'm using. This is the Kadus Powder Lightener with 20 volume. I go between Lightmaster by Matrix and Kadus Powder Lightener. The Kadus one is a little like creamier, I feel, in texture, and I don't know, I think it's a little finer of a powder than the Matrix one. I really do like them both, but I just go between them, whatever I'm feeling. But today I decided to do the Kadus one. And so back here I did two diagonals on each side of the head, and then I'm doing this one middle one for the back because when she does pull her hair up, I want her to have that lightness still underneath there, but still make it look really natural. And since she does have a lot of lightness throughout the back of her hair, I'm just doing these couple ones at the bottom just to make sure that when she pulls her hair up, she does have that lightness. And then I'm skipping all of this middle section. You'll see in just a second. Skipping all this middle section and going up at the top, right at the nape, at the crown, and adding some baby lights right up there, just to make sure that it blends in with everything. And what I do when I'm like skipping all that underneath part and then all of a sudden adding foils, I keep my foils, like the first ones, down a little bit so it's a little rootier, so it just blends that line. So it's not like dark hair and then foil lines, it's more of a gradual foil line. So as I go from the bottom, that has more roots, and then it slowly gets closer and closer to the scalp. Just so it blends really nicely, and then it blends in with the highlights in the front as well. just putting on her Redken pH bonder. I always put this in my lightener, so the step 1, and this is the step 2, so I just make sure I get it on all of her foils around her hairline and in between. And then I'm mixing up her root shadow, which is my favorite root shadow, equal parts 7N, 7P, shades EQ. I swear I use this on all my blondes, or like a variation of this, but I love this root toner for natural blondes. And then her ends toner is just 9V by Shades EQ. So what I do to start out, I'm just going to put this root toner at the bottom where I put those highlights down there, just making sure I get that really well. And I bring this part down a little bit more than I do on the top, just because it is on the bottom and I want it to make it look natural. And then I'm moving on to where I put all of her highlights in. So just taking sections. Oh, also make sure you rinse out the pH bonder before you do this, or it won't tone as well. So make sure you rinse out your pH bonder, then towel dry her, section her out, comb a little bit, and the pH bonder makes their hair so soft, so it's really easy to comb. That's why I love it so much, because it just makes it so beautiful and soft that it's really easy to comb out and section to tone. So then I'm just brushing this root toner on all over where her highlights are. It's really like soft, this root toner, so you don't have to worry about it pulling too dark. For a natural blonde, like as you saw in the beginning of this video, she has really light hair naturally, and this is not going to make it so there's a really like dark demarcation line. It's just going to blend her natural to her highlighted root shadow and then to her highlighted ends. And so then I'm just putting this 9V all over her hair and making sure it's massaged and evenly coating the hair. This is her end result. It was so beautiful, so natural, a really nice touch-up for someone who doesn't come in the salon very often to get their color done. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And follow me on Instagram at HairByLexiDawn to see all of my daily stuff. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!